Under Obamacare, American health care is set to change for everyone, including members of Congress and their staffers. Chief National Correspondent Jim Engel has that story.
When President Obama signed the health care law, buried in its 2,700 pages was an amendment from Republican Senator Charles Grassley of Iowa, which forced members of Congress and staff members to be subject to Obamacare too, losing the federal employees' health benefits they currently enjoy.
So the original idea was that Congress shouldn't be exempted from Obamacare. The people should have to eat their own cooking, so to speak.
But many lawmakers and mid-level staffers make too much money to qualify for much in subsidies on the exchanges, so some are reported to be thinking about retirement in order to keep their current plan.
If we are unable to repeal the bill, many members of Congress and their staffs will simply be unable to sustain their families and their needs and will go seek employment somewhere else. I believe this will happen.
Nevertheless, one Democrat agrees that lawmakers should eat their own cooking.
Well, the law says that the members of Congress should live under the law that we wrote. I completely agree with that. We should be in the exchanges. For the employees, the issue is a little different.
That's because right now the federal government pays about 73% of the premium, while members of Congress and their staff pay 27%. If staff members of medium income are forced into the exchanges, the cost for them may rise sharply because some make too much money to get as much in subsidies as they now get from federal insurance. That means many congressional aides would have to pay far more, while other federal employees doing similar jobs would not.
The staff members, the people making $25,000 to $30,000 a year in some cases, should not have to take a huge pay cut relative to other federal employees because of the way the law is written.
If they don't get that contribution to their premiums, their pay is effectively going down by, say, $10,000 a year.
President Obama has volunteered to go on the exchanges, though no other officials have. The White House spokesman would only say the law should stand.
We're going to make sure that there's nothing that lawmakers can take advantage of that the general public can't.
But if the exchanges are harder on congressional staff and the subsidies are not large enough to offset the higher costs, how could they work any better for other Americans? Shannon?
Thank you, Jim.